of your life changes when you become a mum. Like suddenly you stop being you. As if your dreams have an expiry date right there on the hospital bracelet. We're led to believe our passions pack up the minute we pack that hospital bag. But here's the thing. Yes, I became a mum, but that didn't stop me from being me. I still sing, I still dance, I still show up. I still have fire in my belly and stars in my eyes because being a mum didn't burn my sparkle. If anything, it made it burn brighter. I'm not just a mum. I'm a badass mum. A stage-stealing, goal-smashing version of who I've always have been. But when I get home, that's when everything starts to melt away. When I'm singing her a sweet, precious lullaby, just soft and quiet, the whole world goes quiet. It's just me and her.
Capture a moment, a still frame and a blur, allows me to focus on the bigger picture, freeze time and learn. The world will always turn, but what will remain is my choice. To lock in for the ride, to let it all fly by, take a slice out of the cake we all eat. Learn how to bake, not how to feast. Look within and breathe, take some weight off my feet. Slow and steady wins the race, where we have no choice but to compete. In a world of choice, focus on just one. In a world of chaos, make it how you want.
Remember things. I'm great at remembering things. For example, I've been in several productions. One of them is Shrek the Musical. And the whole script, I read through it and memorised it. It's like my own special superpower in that way. I love the challenge of remembering things. For example, this whole week, I've remembered that Evelyn has a rabbit, guinea pigs, cats, dogs, and a tortoise. That's a lot of animals if you ask me. I also know that, if you didn't know, Holly is an A&E nurse. That's impressive. And also, Holly P is a mum. But she's not just a mum, she's a badass mum. A stage-stealing, goal-chasing mum of who she's always been. And if you didn't know, James is going to Lipa next year.
Thrifted. It seems simple to begin with, surface level, you know? A conversation starter. But it's more than that. Clothes are more than that. A piece of someone's soul woven into your sleeve, displaying yourself. A piece of clothing, like a scarf or a shirt, already holding memories, but it's ready to hold more. Maybe you go thrifting looking for something specific, like Converse or new blacks for college, and suddenly you're drawn into a red pair of leather shoes that just scream Me. You've heard of a pub crawl, right? Well, take that concept and apply it to me and my nana going charity shopping on a Saturday with a coffee or two in between. Starting our day early to make sure we beat the rest of the shoppers to the best finds. The morning air inhaled into our lungs that feels different to the rest of the day. Colder and sharper. The breeze brushing our faces as we enter the high street, excited as to what we might find. Fashion, gift-giving, creativity covered in sequins. It's not just about clothes. It's about quality time.
Heavier, fighter. Orthodox, fighter with a left-hand jab. Right hand, left hook combination. Lethal. Could try and box him on the back foot with risk of getting clipped by an overhand. Could fight him toe to toe. But he's the bigger puncher. Bell goes. Round one. Heart rate. Crazy. Hard jab. Rocks my head back. Followed by a hard right hand to the body. Need to focus. Breathe. I take 2 steps in. Roll under the right hand. Hand high, lead hand out. Gauge the distance and find my range. Feint high, jab blow, trap setting. He throws a counter right of his own. But I take it on the gloves. Double jab, piercing his high guard, followed by a right hook to the body. But I miss. Bell goes. Corner, stool, water, breathe. Listen. Jab him. Jab him. Just jab him. Round 2. Touch gloves. Start off on the jab. Double it. Triple it. Mix it up. Lead hand active. Give him no time to set. I feint with the left and throw right. But I load up on it. Too telegraphed. He slips the shot and lands a counter right on my nose. Oh. Pain. But no blood. A warning. Sharp and lasting. Back on the jab. Break the body and the head will fall. A double jab closes me into range. Slip the left hook body, roll under. Round 3. Final round. Feint high with the jab, land it to the body. Right hand covers left ear, protect right hand counter. Pull back. Patient. Waiting. No response. Flick jab up from the hip, out of sight. He counters with a right, but I pull back, leaving me open for a right hand over the top. Boom! I drop my hands and step back, but he pivots and lands a left hook right on my nose. Blood drawn, legs unsteady, 10 seconds to go, hands high, slipping shots, catching shots, rolling shots. I jab and fall in. Ding ding.
Hello again, it's me. I just wanted to let you know that Nia is one of 7 siblings in her family. 7! That's a lot. All of her family, including her parents, all being with the letter N. That's amazing, really. I also wanted to let you know is that Katie is often called old because of her love for crochet. Well, I think that's creative. I don't know what you think, but oh well. Also, DIY is not only something Kirsty can do, but she loves to do it. And I think that's fantastic. Oh, and also, Alexia does poetry and spoken word. Spoken word? Is that what I'm doing now? I think I might be good at it. awful. I went for the first time as a kid, and I tried the Ferrero Rocher ice cream, and it blew my little mind. I've been going every year since then. One year, I was feeding the baby goats, and I looked over, and in the corner there was this ancient looking machine. History's always fascinated me, so little me plucked up the courage and asked about it. To my delight, Mrs. Dowson herself told me that it was a retired plough, and that if I wanted, I could take a loose rivet as a keepsake. I was ecstatic. As a kid, I always saw my mum collecting vintage clothes, loads of them. And my dad, well, he was into Elvis Presley memorabilia, so I've always had an affinity for old things. I longed for the day that I could collect things myself, and you best believe I collected and collected, each item rarer than the last. I walked past the charity shops and went to buy the books and jewellery and ornaments, and I loved it, even if it wasn't a very fashionable hobby for a 10-year-old. See, my point is I lost my dad when I was 11, and older me is really proud that little me collected things, because they're not just keepsakes, they're memories. Like, what do you even do with a whole room full of Elvis Presley memorabilia? I don't know, but am I going to keep collecting it? Fuck yeah!
In high school, my mate Matthew, he introduced me to a brand new world, the world of darts. I've only been playing for the last week. I'm only joking. I've been playing for the past 2 years, and the progress I've made since then, well, it's been unimaginable. The stress and pressure that follows after picking up your first dart, well, can I tell you, it's not for everyone. But to me, I live for it. I'm standing. It's my last 3 darts of the tournament. The bright white scorpion on the black flights. It stares at me as I'm about to take my first throw. I need 80. I need 80 to finish. While my opponent, he only needs 43. About to take my first throw. Treble 16 I hit, leaving me at 32. It's not what I aimed for, but I think I can make it work. All these different opportunities, but which do I choose? Do I hit bullseye and treble 15, or do I hit treble 20 and double 10? I think I'm gonna go for double 16. Seems like the best option. My dart flies through the air. Can't believe my eyes. Never in my life have I seen a dart fly this slow. It's got me on edge. What do? I duck under the dart, spin around, catch it last minute. So close, but I miss. I hit 16, no double. Okay, 1 dart left with 16 to go. The only possible way for me to win this now is if I hit double 8. Missing this means my opponent has one last chance to win. The blood rushes to my head as I lift up my arm. My heart pounding out my chest. The crowd cheering me on, relying on me to bring home the sweet relief of a winner. I throw. Time slows down as my dart gets centimetres away from the board. I hit it! Come
shape I'm in. I can't sing, I ain't pretty, and my legs are thin. But don't ask me what I think of you. I might not give the answers that you want me to.
What is the feeling of hunger? I mean, I've been thinking about it recently because I tell my parents I'm hungry and they'll moan, you just had dinner or maybe you should have finished your lunch. But what if that's not what I mean? It's more of a desire and a want for something. Sometimes I feel like I have an infinite amount of goals that increase my hunger. The greater the feeling gets, the more my hunger wants it, grasping in the bottom of my stomach. Do you linger around a room with a bunch of talented people? I'm hungry to be as good as them. The hunger is feeding me. It's liberating and it fills me with confidence and satisfaction. The hunger drives, it builds, pressing down all my fears, turning the I want into I can. Hunger is a desire to achieve something, a feeling that craves until I feed it, a fire in my stomach. However, don't be fooled, because sometimes if I say I'm hungry, I might just be needing a Jaffa cake.
Anyways, as I was saying, my most recent hobby is crochet, of course. This is a hat for my friend. I think it's good having lots of different hobbies because you get to see what you like, even if it's just for a week. Or a month, in my case. What? I don't know. Okay, I'll tell them. There's something in my cupboard. There's someone in my cupboard. Sorry. I didn't want to show him to you yet because I know what you'll say. Ugh, he's hideous, or ugh, kill him. I know because I've heard it all before. But people don't see what I see. I think my friend the monster is cool. He was scary at first, but once you see him for who he is, for who he really is, you learn to love him. I mean, how bad can he be? I made him this hat.
Hello again, it's me. Did you miss me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway, I wanted to let you know, if you didn't know, that Marianna's favourite ice cream flavour is Ferrero Rocher. But if you ask me, my favourite is mint. I like mint. Who else likes mint?
Me.
Thank you. Anyway, also wanted to let you know is that Jamie's allergic to nuts. Don't worry, I'm not brawny. Also, Chloe's favourite song is Silver Springs by Fleetwood Mac. An interesting choice if I do say so myself. Also, Taylor's really good at darts, and he's really good at it. He's done it for like the last 2 years now. I'm a bit jealous, but don't tell him that. Also, if you didn't know, I just literally found out, is that Alesha absolutely loves sharks. And you collect Elvis memorabilia.
I love fixing things. Give me some wobbly shelves or leaky taps. I'll fix them. I promise I'll try and make it right again. The idea of having something broken and then finding a solution to fix it, yeah, that brings me peace. Because something that was once broken is whole again. Probably why I got onto it from such a young age. I'm one of 12 siblings. 12. You heard that right. So life was often chaotic. It was messy. And it was loud. The feeling that things were breaking around me. So I decided to step in and become the fixer. That gave me a sense of responsibility to look out for other people's problems and find a solution for everyone else. I felt strong and useful. A feeling I liked at first. Until it wasn't really a feeling anymore. It kind of felt like a role I had to fulfill. And there wasn't really anyone there for me. So I didn't really know how to escape it. I couldn't ask for help. There was no one there to fulfill that role for me. But you know, I am a fixer. And fixers, we learn to cope. We sort, we cope, we carry on. Oh, come on. We sort, we cope, we carry 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 on. No, we sort, we cope, we carry on. We sort, we cope, we carry on. We sort, we cope, we carry. We sort, we cope, we carry on. We sort, we cope, we carry on. And we sort, we cope.
Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say they keep coming and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. You know. soul feeds, literally feeds, on ice cream, pints, pasta and biscuits. Don't get it twisted. I'd rather count my smiles than my calories. Won't watch what I eat. Instead, I choose to be happy. It also means I grew up big and strong. So if you're taking too long with a bottle or jar, once you've all had a go, then give it up. This butcher's your twisting star. It feeds my soul to poke and tease those closest to me. To insist that my strength cannot be beat, then hand over your bolognese sauce with a grin, because of course we'll share anything. A meal, a dance, a heart, to lend a hand, hold it gently, to start to learn to love yourself in a cocoon of warmth. My soul feeds on the tallness of my walk, eyes up, unafraid to talk or speak my mind. Sure, it took some time to find myself, not to be led by those who only care for themselves, to be strong enough to stand alone, to craft my own personality. It just goes to show the time that it takes simply to be brave. Doesn't matter how long, find your place.
Sharks? If you must know, my favourite shark is the megalodon. And I know it's extinct, but that's a chat for another day. See, I really wish I was able to explain my love to sharks to people who don't understand. People just keep on thinking that sharks are bloodthirsty creatures who kill for fun, bite just because they can. Using the phrase shark-infested waters is odd to me, because how is it infested if that's their home? Sharks hunt because they see prey. I mean, a shark's got to eat, right? There's something about the ocean that puts my heart at ease. All of it. The blur of the blue when you open your eyes underwater. The quiet. The way it holds you as you float. And it may be rocky down there, but if you do think about it, the fish are just chilling. Just in their natural blue habitat. You see, I really wish I could be a fish sometimes and just keep swimming. Wait. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Just like Dory. I do feel like her sometimes though. I felt that once, you know, where you're the centre of the universe and nothing else matters. I was out on a boat, out in the Mediterranean. I climbed up on the side and jumped. The world went silent. Somehow, I found comfort in that blue abyss. Like all the problems I ever had, like disappeared. And it was perfect. I was in the hands of the never-ending ocean. And I found my peace.
See that sun burning down, morning lights calling out. See that sun burning down, here it comes, feel it now. See that sun burning down, morning light calling out. See that sun come down, here it comes, feel it
So thank you all. Yeah. Thank you all for coming tonight. You've been a brilliant audience. And I just want to reiterate what Ollie said at the beginning, that everything you've seen today has been created and developed by this amazing group of 13 young people. The only thing planned this week was Ollie came up with the title. Jamie came up with the title. And together they came up with this song, Light by Parcels, and then everything else has sort of flowed from that through the week. So, again, 4 days, 13 people. Well done, guys. You've been So I just want to thank our whole team responsible for tonight's production. So start with Andy Donnelly, who joined us today and has put it all together on the right. And beside him up there is Shea McGinn, who joined us on Wednesday. He's done the sound design as well as running the sound tonight for us. There's two part members of the team who couldn't make it to the end of the show. So during auditions we had guest director Hannah Nuttall, who helped us on auditions, and then Felipe Pacheco, who were guest directors. Felipe was with us for the first 2 days. I know his contribution was greatly appreciated by all. Our core team of iPAN that put this together. We've had Becky Linton with us all week on social media. And the most amazing person helping me with administration. The kids have seen her sort of providing meals every day and caring for them, and every bump and scrape and just anything that we need, she's there. But for the last 6 months, as I'm planning things and trying to get everything organized, she's been helping and doing all the background admin with me. So big round of applause for Cath. And yeah, the show just couldn't have happened with our two amazing co-directors, Mr. Oliver Baines and Jamie Randall. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Trevor. I'm the founding director of iPAN, which is Performing Arts North. And this is our 2nd year that we've run My Story, Our Story. And it's an important part of the mission of what we do. iPAN's all about creating opportunities for individuals to develop their creative talents and to have a voice, especially in places and communities that are often excluded, whether that's the North or whether that's Blackburn or whether it's all these small communities that we come from.
Woo, Trevor! To create My Story, Our Story. We threw some ideas around last year, and he has been and continues to be brilliant on all these projects. I really hope that this 2nd week becomes an annual week that just is able to sort of go and go and go. Ollie, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, I also think maybe one round of applause to Trevor is not. But like this week stands for something, and it is just like support of young artists, and not just young artists that have only just started. It's people that have, you know, dabbled here and there and are still interested in it, and they haven't been quite guided in the right direction. We really want to sort of take those people by the hand and say, you know, you can do it, and that is the essence of when iPAN was created, way before COVID, and like the Scorpion King in a sandstorm, Trevor's just walked through the whole thing like this with no goggles on, sand in the eyes, and yeah, that essence has been there from the start, and yeah, without Trev this just couldn't have happened. So I want to say a huge thank you to Trev personally from myself and the team, and a thank you to you guys, and the biggest thank you to these absolute stars that we've got on stage.
Thing. After the show, the front of house will stay open, so if you guys want to stay around for drinks and socialization, that would be great. But iPAN, we're just at the beginning of the journey. This is the 3rd production that we've done, and we're ambitious. We want to create more work. I really want to encourage more participation and inspire people on both sides of this 4th wall here, on this side and on that side. And as Ollie was saying, it's about allowing them to be creative, not just saying this is how you act or this is how you sing or this is how you do it and follow the directions, but actually be involved in that creative process in everything we do. So everything that we've done so far and that we've made so far has been provided free, and I really want to thank the National Lottery, the Community Fund, who has made this possible. But in order to continue to be ambitious and do more and more projects, we need your help. We need to do lots of fundraising and get the word out and start raising funds so we can be even more ambitious. You'll notice on most of your seats, half the seats, we've hooked up with Good Hub. We're a community interest company, not a charity, but we've hooked up with Good Hub, which means that any donation you make to us now, we can claim the gift aid on that, so that will increase any contributions made. So if anyone's feeling generous or knows of anyone who's extremely generous, feel free to pass this on. And also, if you have any great ideas of businesses or people out there who might be interested in supporting our work, please just get the word out. It's been amazing, guys. You guys have been an absolutely fantastic cast, and it's been amazing working with you this week. So one last time, thank you, guys. Brilliant.
Feel free to ask us any questions. I know I'm going to be in the bar. Maybe get the questions in early.